What is up, guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you guys are new. Hi, it's Keisha, nice to meet you all. Around here we do all things rants, commentary. Occasionally I drop a few songs for you guys, depends on how I feel, you know. So lately I've been reporting on artists such as Lizzo, Ariana Grande, Doja Cat. The list truly goes on. I feel like it's been a chaotic 2023. But it seems it's probably going to get even wilder. So definitely stick around if you guys want to hear my thoughts and opinions on different topics. If you guys ever want to, request a video suggestion, then the best place to do that is either in the comment section here or over on my Instagram, where I've been loving Instagram lately. Like I've said this before, but I feel like I have a love and hate relationship with it. When I'm not getting hacked on Instagram, it's a fun time. When people are not requesting nudes or sending nudes to me, it's a fun time over on Insta. What's not to love? Yeah, fun fact, the other day, I don't know if I shared the story, but someone actually was like, "Hey Keisha, I'm a huge fan of you. Like, I literally love you so much. Can I ask you a favor?" And I was like, yeah, sure. Because I'm such, like, there's nice people in this world, and then there's nice people. Guess which one I am? I'm the nice kind of person, because I was like, yeah, sure, go on, what's up? You should never say sure. When someone's like, can I ask a favor? You should never say sure. I'm gonna be like, depends what. So I said sure, and she was like, can you please send me $50 via Cash App? Well, I guess I'm not such a nice person because I didn't end up doing it. A, it's the audacity for me. B, ask your parents. And C, no, like, no. I am a nice person, I promise. That to me just kind of, it just felt really weird personally. Like, if you're not going to do any of those things, then sure, please DM me. In fact, challenge of the day. I don't know about you, but I would personally accept it. Go and follow me over on Instagram. It will be on the screen for you guys. It's Keisha_. I've been pumping out the content for you guys. I have been sitting my arse cheeks down in this chair and reporting on different topics. And I would just appreciate if you guys can go over and follow me. It literally costs you nothing. And I know in the state of living, the cost of living has increased. Bitch, I ain't charging you nothing to follow me. Like, it literally costs nothing. And it literally takes less than, 15 seconds. So do it. Again, it will be on the screen for you guys. And yes, let's just get started. If you haven't seen my recent videos, I obviously gave you guys a breakdown of what it was that Lizzo has been accused of by 3 of her former dancers. And then in yesterday's video, you guys joined me as we went to talk about her statement and, some of the resurfaced videos that came out about Lizzo. Mainly her over-sexualizing men. We really got into something. I'm not gonna lie, guys, it's a challenge doing these videos in one take. No one forced me to. No one held a gun and said, Keisha, do it in one take. But I just want to challenge myself. I feel like I can do it. A part of it is laziness though, because who wants to edit? I'm kidding, let me stop. First thing we're going to get on into is the fact that Lizzo has lost over 150,000 Instagram followers in the last 24 hours after she broke her silence on her former dancers' lawsuit and described their claims as outrageous. Now, I gave you guys my full thoughts and opinions in regards to Lizzo's statement because it wasn't an apology. She did not say she's sorry. In fact, she doesn't seem to be taking any accountability for anything. I feel like I said this yesterday, but it was a whole bunch of nothing being said. It was more so focused on me, I. Now, okay, to play it very fair here, if somebody was accusing me of something that I did not do, I'm going to be making it very clear to the public, even 2 days later. Kind of crazy. If that was me personally, bitch, I'm jumping on Instagram like, that's not true. Like, I'm leaving no time. Time doesn't wait for no man, bitch. I ain't leaving time before I come and make a statement. If it's fully not true, I'm going to hop onto any flipping social media platform, the biggest platforms, and let the whole world know. And I don't even need a PR team. I mean, maybe I should, because I'll go crazy. But, but I guess everybody handles things differently. I don't know. But Lizzo did take 2 days before she made a statement. And I'm going to only assume in those 2 days she was talking to her team and they helped conduct this statement, which was actually, in fact, on the Notes app, which is absolutely strange. Of all places, you chose to do the Notes app. I think, do you know what it is about the Notes app, yeah? It feels too easy, it feels too weird, and it's just like, okay, especially when we're talking about things such as you being a bully, sexual misconduct. Bitch, I don't know about you, but I'm not taken to the Notes app. Like, I feel like the public are going to see that as like, okay, this person is just not a serious candidate. You're not a serious person, are you? Like, there's something about the Notes app that makes a statement or apology look absolutely cheap. Like, it looks like you're literally trolling us when you go on the Notes app. So, didn't particularly love that, but she's not the first person to do that. And we've called it out before. I feel like some celebrities are just hella dumb. Like, bro, who does the Notes app to make a statement or apology? Like, who? At this point, I feel like Travis Scott's Astro World apology, where he's literally shaking his braids every 2 seconds and has the black and white filter on. Like, guys, I didn't know. And rubbing his eyes and looking high as hell. That probably is better. I'm kidding. Anyway, so she lost over 150,000 Instagram followers in the last 24 hours, which is a very big amount of people to be like, you know what? Hey, I'm not following her. Now, we don't know whether she's innocent or guilty. I think that as time goes on, we're going to find out. The general public are going to collectively know for sure what it is. But I think there's something still sus about Lizzo. And I think once everything came out, and what's more is probably still going to come out, you know, I can still look at someone like Lizzo and be like, yeah, sis, you're doing too much. It's the overall sexualization, it's the this, it's the that, it's the this, it's that. This is no excuse, though, for you to literally shame her for her weight, or to just have any type of opinion on how big she is to you, or how, you know, I've seen the comments and it's not funny. I personally don't find it funny, and I love her a lot of things. I don't find it funny, you taking the time out of your day, the 24 precious hours we have, to literally just go crazy with how fat she is and describe her to different animals. We do not stand for that, at least not me personally. And yeah, and you've even got people being racist to her. It just doesn't make any sense. Like, let's focus it on what this story is. At the end of the day, we don't know the final verdict. It's still an ongoing case. But something strange that I just recently saw is the fact that Lizzo is being represented by Hollywood lawyer Marty Singer for her harassment and toxic workplace lawsuit. Now, who is this lawyer, you might be asking? Some of you guys might be like, okay, this name sounds familiar. Right, let me give you guys a little scoop of it. So apparently Marty Singer is a lawyer who has worked very closely with Bill Cosby. I'm so sorry. I'm not sorry, bitch, I said it, and I'm going to say it again loud and clear. I might have to even bring my microphone real close for this one. Hold on. As soon as I saw the name Bill Cosby, I said, yeet, bitch. You even those who didn't believe you were guilty before, it's not looking too good. When I see the words Bill Cosby, I'm like, I don't know, like, I genuinely get goosebumps. Like, what the flip? Johnny Depp, Charlie Sheen, Chris Brown, Brett Ratner, and currently Jonah Hill. That is not the lineup you want. That is not the lineup you think you want, sis. Now, my thing is, babes, do you not, like, you are in Hollywood, you have X amount of money, like, you can afford to get the best of the best lawyer, but you're settling. You're settling for somebody who has worked very closely with quite a few criminals. People who aren't necessarily innocent themselves. I don't think it makes sense, Lizzo. I don't know who encouraged this decision. I don't know. But what I do think of you is that you're hella dumb. Because this is just not a good look. Like, you didn't think anyone was going to do some background search. Like, oh my God, this person looks familiar. Oh, it's because he worked with... Oh, cool. Yeah. So to me personally, again, I cannot tell you whether she's innocent or not, because A, it's not my place. I don't know the flipping verdict of it all. You know, court hasn't even started yet. Like, I don't flipping know. But it's not looking too good. Let's go ahead and read some comments. Someone said the fact that she needs miracle workers just proves that she's guilty. Someone said, when this lawyer retires and writes a book, I will be reading. Someone said, for real, he's been with some of the wildest people. Bet Lizzo becomes the most frustrating client he's had. That's a funny one. I can't even lie to you. I'm not saying she's guilty, but I'm saying this is very sus. And that's my favorite word to use in regards to this whole situation with Lizzo. It's very sus. Like, as soon as I saw the words Bill Cosby, I said, yeet. I said, whoa, I almost had a panic attack. And the thing with this whole story is that, yes, there's 3 people coming forward to say, hey, Lizzo did this to me, she treated me like trash, this, that, and the other, and she's suing Lizzo. There's people who's also worked with Lizzo who are not a part of this case, who are coming forward to say, you know what, my time with Lizzo was just not great. I had to cut my work with her very short. I had to, you know, do this, I had to do that, because it wasn't a pleasurable time being around Lizzo's company. She's mean, she's this, that, and that, she's a bully, she's bossy, this, that, and the other. And I think it could be one of those cases where Lizzo is somebody whose life has completely changed and she doesn't know how to deal with all of that. It's not an excuse, of course. Like, treat people how you want to be treated. It's common sense, you know. But I think it's one of those cases where it's like, she is letting all of that get to her head and she's being egotistical and she probably believes that she's better than everyone else, okay? You know, it's quite sad because a lot of people did look up to Lizzo. You might not appreciate Lizzo, but there's somebody else who did. There's somebody else who felt represented when watching her. And representation is key. I'm somebody who's always like fighting for that. And I'm somebody who, growing up, I didn't feel like I had the representation, at least in the media. There wasn't a dark-skinned person thriving all being represented in a positive way that had a huge platform. And I think things are changing now, that's for sure. It's getting better. And I think a lot of people see that with someone like Lizzo, you know, a fat woman who's on stage dancing, touring, making millions, being appreciated, charting. That's something that we hadn't seen in such a long time. So a lot of people did feel represented when looking at Lizzo. So it is quite sad in that regards, but in the same breath you have to remember that all of these people are human beings, and when you remove the fame, they are just regular schmegular people, and who are capable of pretty much any and everything. We have to remember that. And I think if there's any time to remember that, it's probably this year, because a lot of our faves, the people that we grew up with, people that we gave so much of our coins to, we streamed, all of that, have let us down time and time again. They're just not nice people. They're not good people. They can't even be decent people. So yeah, it's very interesting. I just feel like it's weird. If this is truly true that she is working with this lawyer, then babes, you are saying a lot without saying a lot, which is very much your brand, isn't it? I wouldn't want to be added onto that list. I wouldn't want to be a clientele of his based on I couldn't personally. Okay, so something else worth reporting on that a lot of you guys have been, you know, DMing me is a very interesting clip, which I thought we can go ahead and speak about because I'm in both minds about it. Now, one thing about me is that I want to be completely fair with this. So there is a recording actually, which is from TMZ, and it's basically one of the Lizzo accusers talking, you know, I guess hyping up Lizzo. And obviously this accuser, Ariana Davis, has been very vocal. I think probably one of the most vocals out of the victims to say Lizzo is just a trashy person, you know, like working with her was not fun. She did this, she did that, she took advantage of her position, she was encouraging this. You guys know anyways, we've reacted to it together, right? But there is a 2-minute clip, right, which we're going to go ahead and react to, of her saying nothing but sweet words about Lizzo. I guess she wanted to work with Lizzo again. So this was actually after she had a bad experience with Lizzo. So it's important for me to let you guys know that this is after, this is not before. If this was before, then I'd be like, okay, cool, like fair enough, fair play. But this is actually after.
Surprise! Hi. What's up? It's Ariana Davis.
Truthfully, if you ask me, Keisha, what's so funny, I couldn't tell you. Like, I think it was just that I have not seen this clip yet. I thought we were going to watch it together, right? I think it's just a huge amount of energy. I guess it just really woke me up. Surprise!
Hi. What's up? It's Ariana Davis from season 1 of Lizzo's Watch Out for the Big... No, you're probably thinking, why is she here? What is she doing auditioning for season 2? The short answer is, I'm a singer. And I just want to share that part of me with y'all. I've been on tour. I've been working with Lizzo for some months, maybe close to a year now. And it's been so amazing and such a beautiful journey. And she's probably going to be like, girl, what are you doing? But anyway, I figured I might as well shoot my shot. I mean, I don't think she knows that I can sing. And the biggest thing about me is that I always say this, but dance is my first love and music is my passion. And if I was to be chosen for the cast of season 2 of Watch Out for the Big Girls, I don't know. I just think that it would mean the world to me to share my voice. I think my voice has gone quiet for too long. And I think that I have a story that...
God, what's going on? What's going on? Oh my God. All right, let's finish this clip. It's nearly finished, and then I'll give you guys my thoughts.
People need to hear, because I think they can relate to it, and I think it can help change lives and, you know, do what Lizzo's doing. I look up to her so much, and I just want to follow in her footsteps and not only be an amazing dancer, but be an amazing singer and storyteller. I love to write music. I love to sing, and I just want to share that with the Queen Lizzo herself.
Queen?
Yeah.
That is a whole bunch of ass
Choose
kissing.
me to be part of the singing group. I know I'm already a dancer, but I can sing too, so yeah. I guess this is my audition.
Ooh, that's the TMZ sound for me. Okay, so this video, this 2-minute clip was a bunch of ass kissing from Ariana to Lizzo and gushing over her, saying it's been so beautiful and amazing, it's been an amazing journey, and Queen Lizzo. This particular clip ain't a good look for you, sis. It's not a good look for you either. Now, could it be she just knows how to act really well to get what she wants? Possibly. Could she be doing all of this because, you know, the paycheck was heavy the first time round and, you know, she wants a bit of that and she's willing to take on all of the BS from Lizzo? Could possibly be that. But you can't do all of that and then accuse her and then, you know, pursue the whole suing thing. It doesn't make sense to me. But again, it could be the case of this lady just acting her ass off because she wants a heavy check again and she wants recognition and she wants to do things a little bit different than the first time, okay? I believe that you can't have your cake and eat it though. I do believe that if you are gonna, in that same breath, or you knew you were gonna go ahead and accuse her of something, then this just was not a good look for you either. You know, we're constantly talking about, oh, this is not a good look for Lizzo. Oh, this didn't age well for Lizzo. This didn't age well for you, Ariana Davis. It didn't. You're basically gushing over Queen Lizzo. Someone said, I guess you can add good acting to her resume. More than likely, this was her trying to keep her job and support her career by moving with high-profile artists. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. I couldn't sit down here and say that I would do the same thing because I don't know if I would do the same thing. I think that this is something that you've got to be real desperate for. You've got to be real desperate for. Maybe she just realized that an opportunity like this wouldn't come by again. You know, going on tour with a pop star. It doesn't just happen. You know, it's something that is truly down to training, you communicating and networking with the right people, and also luck, okay? So those are things that don't just happen randomly. So she probably was like, you know what, there's another opportunity here to audition. Hey, let me surprise and be like, hey guys. She even said that Lizzo will be surprised that she's there. I do wonder what that means though. I do really wonder what that means. I don't think people are looking at that part particularly. Again, Lizzo may be innocent when it comes to X, Y, and Z, but, big but, wait a minute, I still do think there's something very questionable where I'm kind of like giving her the bombastic side. I like, something ain't adding up. It isn't. Because like I said yesterday, if 4 plus 4 is 8, how come I'm getting some odd numbers now? I'm getting odd. It's giving very odd. Could it be that this particular clip is just her acting just to get the bag? It could be. It could very much be. Now, this is probably going to be argued in court by Lizzo's lawyer. They're definitely going to raise this up like, okay, but there's this video of you that's, you know, is resurfaced, that's been put out there, whatever you want to call it, from TMZ, where you're basically ass kissing Lizzo. What's that about? You know, so that's not going to be a good look for Ariana, but Ariana can also say, I was ass kissing her just to, you know, get an opportunity. Now, I'm not going to lie to you, the vast majority of people in this world do that, okay? It's not right that you have to dick ride or do all of that, but at the same time, if you want something badly, then sometimes you kind of got to fake it. But that's the only thing in a situation that should be faked, not the accusations. Yeah? Are we good? Does that make sense? I hope so. It's a weird ass video, I can't lie to you. It's a whole bunch of energy, a whole bunch of, I really want to work with Lizzo, she's this, she's that, she's great, she makes me feel great being fat. There's a whole bunch of all of that, okay? Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, if I was on Lizzo's team and I saw this clip, I'll pick her. I'll literally pick her. It's a bunch of enthusiasm. It's somebody who seems like they're a hard worker. It's somebody who seems like they can do it all. Act, sing, dance. I'm gonna need some of that too. Okay, cool. You're hired, bitch. Like, I would as well. I would personally. If I have not seen her before and I didn't even know what she was really like, but I just saw this audition tape. Also, can we talk about the fact that audition tapes are very awkward? It's very, very awkward because you pretty much have to find like this really well-lit place in your room. The background ain't looking messy. Preferably a white wall, they say, especially when it comes to like acting auditions. I wouldn't know. I've never really acted in my life before. I feel like I would be a good actress. I feel like I can switch it up. I feel like I can even do accents. I can give you Australia. You know what I mean? I can give you America, like literally. Oh my God. Like, should I keep it coming? Like, I'm actually gifted. If you know, nobody asked, but I'm still going to share. I should probably share more of my God-given talents. I feel like, do you know what, guys? I feel like I'll be really good at like voice acting, like voice narration, like in like the cartoons and anime. Like, I think I would kill it. Like, I feel like bro, the world is not ready for me. Wait until I actually have the passion and I actually have the drive to do that. It's game over for all you bitches. Anyways, this video just ain't it. It's not a cute video. Again, it could just be her ass kissing, or it could just honestly be a simple lie. To be completely honest with you guys, it could be that Ariana was lying. Maybe the other victims weren't lying, but at least I can say, oh my god, maybe Ariana Grande was lying, or just heavily exaggerating something that possibly didn't really happen. Now, that if that's the case, then that is sick and twisted, and, you know, I think punishment should happen to those people too. It's like when people wrongfully accuse somebody of rape. I do think you should have a punishment yourself. I don't think you should be able to just continue on like nothing happened, while somebody's practically fighting to save their career and fighting to save their lives. Because when you accuse somebody of, you know, sexual misconduct or bullying, these are not light claims. You know, it's not like, oh my god, you just stole something from somebody. No, like, that's bad in itself, but this is like you were being a horrible person and committing criminal activity. So I do believe that there should be punishment if this all comes out and it's all true that these people were in fact lying. I do think that the career should stop right there. Now, my thing is, why go through all of this stress if you are, like, why go through all of this stress if you are guilty? Why put your name out there using your real first name and real last name out there? And these are people who seem very passionate about their work. These are people who want to work with the best of the best. And for a lot of them, they felt Lizzo was that. And I'm sure they want to, you know, increase their caliber of talents. You know, I'm sure some of these people would go on to want to work with the likes of Beyonce, Rihanna, you name it, right? When you're auditioning to go and work with Beyonce and Rihanna in the future, or whoever it may be, right, you tell them your first name and last name, and if anybody knows exactly what they're doing with their jobs, they will do a quick background check on you to make sure that, okay, this is credible, okay, this person's also worked with that person. Like, sometimes, you know, it's just, for me personally, if I was telling a lie, I couldn't go through all of that. You have to be a very sick, twisted person to go through that lie, and you have too much time in your day. You have way too much time. With all that time, you could find some sort of job or hustle. Like, it's just too much time. If this all comes out that this is in fact a lie, I would be absolutely gobsmacked, and of course will be one of those people who also says my apologies to Lizzo. Okay, I can't stand falsely accusing someone. I don't like that. And I think that, you know what, unfortunately, a lot of us have made that mistake in the past. And it's just me having a real ass conversation. If you're willing to listen to it, then great. If you're not, then okay, it is what it is. But like, I think a lot of people have unfortunately wrongfully accused people. And in the end, we did look stupid. So I hope that this is not one of those cases where we end up looking stupid because, you know, I think to a lot of us, it's just like this big shock. And a lot of us is just like, you've got people who are like, okay, I saw this coming. There was something off about Lizzo. I never really saw this coming because I never really kept up with her. But you've got people who are like, you know what, we was waiting for a moment to happen. Because in my head, I knew something was strange, but I couldn't quite pinpoint what it is. So you've got those people. You've also got the people who are like, oh my god, I'm hearing words like, oh my god, fatphobic. I'm hearing words like bullying, like colorism. And those are not nice words. So of course, when I hear a story like that and we're associating it to someone whose brand is about treating people fairly and about body positivity, of course we are going to be hooked to this story and have our thoughts and opinions. At the end of the day, I think you can have your thoughts and opinions. I think your opinions can change. They're allowed to. We are human beings. I might feel one way today and feel completely different tomorrow. That's perfectly fine. As long as you're saying allegedly, as long as you're saying if, as long as you're not verbally saying Lizzo is guilty or Lizzo has done this, then I don't think there's a problem with that. Last time I checked, you know, I think you're allowed to have a difference of opinion once new information come out. We are all finding out things as it comes out. But it's going to be very interesting to see what happens as this case continues. It definitely is a very intriguing one, that's for sure. I know a lot of the news outlets here are reporting on it, which is very interesting because last time I checked, we have way more issues to be focusing on than this. I'm talking about the UK media. We have a lot more issues here in the UK to be reporting on than Lizzo. But hey ho. Anyways, guys, what do you guys think about today's stories? Please do let me know. Oh my god, I forgot to mention. Sorry, hold on. Let's get on into some of the lyrics that Lizzo had. How did I forget to mention this? So, nearly 30 seconds into the track, Lizzo sings, had to cut some hoes loose. Yeah, NDA, no loose lips. Now them hoes trying to sue me, bitch. I don't give two shits. All the rumors are true, yeah. Now, let me take my ring off because it keeps slipping off anyways. Hold on. Do you know how big-headed you have to be to go in a studio and make music like this? I don't know. People keep saying Lizzo's a rapper. Is she a rapper or is she a singer? I don't know. Because I know what I think rapping is. Sorry. No shade or anything. I promise you. No shade. But I know what rapping sounds like. I'm not a rapper. I couldn't do it. I rap along to Nicki Minaj thinking that I'm her. But I'm not, you know. Is Lizzo a rapper or singer? Because Google says that she's a singer and rapper. Okay, fair enough. But you have to have a big ego. Literally, you have to have a big ego. You have to be a little bit egotistical and a bit narcissistic to go into the studio and be like, you know what, like, had to cut some hoes loose. Yeah. NDA, no lips loose. Now them hoes trying to sue me. Bitch, I don't give two all the rumors are true. Yeah. That did not age well. Just like that man that let me stop. Speaking of things that didn't age well, some of my favorites are not aging well. It's probably because they didn't actually take care of their skin at a young age. Sorry, I'm just thinking out loud. It's not a good look for you. And this can actually be taken into court. I know people keep having this conversation of like, should you be able to take artists' lyrics into court? I personally feel as though, yes, I do think so. I don't think you should write about something that you haven't lived as well. I do think you can exaggerate certain things and, you know, but I don't know. Because I feel as though if one thing shouldn't apply for one person and a different for another person. For instance, if this was a rapper, their lyrics will be used in court as tangible evidence. So, I mean, Liz was basically saying, yeah, all the rumors are true. She's talking about NDAs. She's talking about suing. Girl, this song was written 2 years in advance. This is very interesting. Now, I don't know whether this is connected to the three individuals, but how did she know at the time they were going to sue? I don't know. Reading ish on the internet, my smoothie cleanse and my diet. No, I ain't F Drake yet. Ha. You know what, Lizzo, yeah? Very interesting person. Very interesting. I think, again, I stand with this and I generally am confident in this when I say that I don't think that Lizzo was ever popular, like, in any aspect of life. So when she finally had that breakthrough that really stuck and she was touring and making millions and, you know, charting, I think that it got to her head. And I'm not going to lie to you, it probably would get to mine too. Like, imagine people just saying you're nothing or saying you're fat, you're ugly, this, that, and the other, and then to, you know, getting at least a little bit of praise, you will start to run with it and you will know how to act, that's for sure. But it seems as though she's just loving it. Like, she just loves that she's around people of a certain caliber. I really do think the whole Grammy win did get to her and gas her up, and I'm not gonna lie to you, probably gas me the flip up too. Like, yeah. But I will still treat people with respect. Like, I can have this ego where it's like, yeah, I'm that bitch, period. Because it's nice. It's good to gas yourself up, that's for sure. But I do think sometimes it can go a little too left. And I think that's what happened with Lizzo. I think that she doesn't know how to deal with this newfound fame and pedestal that she's unfortunately on. You know? Her lyrics are weird, not that deep it. I don't want to hear Cardi's verse, please. Rumors are true, yeah. What were you thinking when you made a song like this? Like, I get it, but like, girl, this ain't helping either. Like, no more, no. Ooh. Oh my God. Oh yeah, to all the people asking where did I get my sunset lamp from? My sunset lamp, I will try my best to link it down below. But actually, you know what? You have to follow me on Instagram. No, I'm not going to give you guys things for free. I'm already giving you guys the content. If you want to know where the sunset lamp is from, go and follow me on Instagram, shoot me a DM, and I will happily give you the link. But I ain't doing it for free anymore. I feel like, you know what, I've been sitting my arse cheeks down in this chair every single day giving you guys videos. So let me know your thoughts and opinions down below in the comment section. I'm very intrigued to know. Again, if your thoughts are changing as the story goes, don't let anybody feel bad. Don't let anybody make you feel bad for it, bitch. It is what it is. Like, my opinions are always changing. My opinions on men are always changing. My opinions on what I want from somebody is always changing. And my opinions on this case is definitely going to be changing here and there. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. I will catch you guys in my next video. I've been your host, ItzKeisha, and I'll see you guys real soon. Bye.